Hello everybody, I am the Mad Witch and welcome back to another video. So last week's video I think was another kind of slow video. It was mainly just me rambling while I was gathering supplies for the resistance. So this week we're back at it again with another scoundrel mission. Hopefully this one will be a little bit more eventful. I think we've had kind of like two slow episodes because I think the last scoundrel episode we got to go on the Falcon, which was really cool, but because I didn't have access to like a blaster or a thermal detonator and I didn't have like a fake ID and stuff like that, we couldn't really do much except for like, flee basically, like we were transporting goods. Yeah, Golden Lichen, I think it was. And we ran into First Order troops on our way off of Batuu, and because I didn't have anything that could really help, our only option was to just load up the goods and, try to flee the system. And then once we got to, I think we were delivering the gold lichen to Coruscant, and once we got there, I tried to basically haggle with the person who we were doing the mission for, and then ended up getting only, half of what the original deal was for, which was kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? Um, but yeah, so here we are again. We're gonna do another scoundrel mission. And like I said, hopefully this will. Oh dear, my screen. Where'd it go? Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Um, yeah. Hopefully this will be more interesting. So let's go ahead and travel. We're gonna go back to Black Spire Outpost. I think my character is kind of tired, so we're gonna let her sleep, and then we'll get started on our mission. Black Spire Outpost, travel. But yeah, last episode I was mainly just rambling about, watching Star Wars with my family and how fun that was growing up and how fun it continues to be, you know, in present day. Um, I already said everything I think I could really say about that in my last episode, so I'll try not to repeat myself, but I more than likely will. Um, I did mention that me and my brother started watching Rebels. We're now in season 2, and last night we watched a couple of my actual favorite episodes. Because let's see, the first episode we watched last night was, I believe, I can't remember the title of the episode, but it was the episode where they first encounter the Purgils. Um, let's see. She's gonna want to go to sleep. But yeah, so they can encounter the Purgils, and that's just a really cool episode because, like we've seen a few like deep space creatures in Star Wars before, but I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like the Purgils. So that was cool. Because they're obviously Ezra has a very strong connection with them, so that was a very cool thing, and also the fact that these creatures can use light speed is another like amazing thing that we've never really seen. We've never seen creatures using light speed to travel, so that was cool. And obviously my brother doesn't know that they're gonna be a bit of a bigger part of the story later on, so that's going to be exciting for him to see. Let's see, what was the episode after that? Was something, I can't remember what the episode after that was, but we also watched the episode where Agent Callus and Zeb get stuck on the Geonosian moon together, which was a great episode because that really starts, kind of like building. Let me freshen up a little bit. It kind of starts building the story a bit more because we really get to see a bit more into like Callus's backstory, and we get to know Zeb a little bit more. Um, and we get to see them working together for the first time instead of just fighting against one another. And that also, helps further the story, and, like that's all gonna come into play later. Um, and it's kind of funny because, like, my brother, like I said before, he's never seen Rebels, so he doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know what's gonna happen. And throughout the whole episode, like, he loved it. He was like, "Oh my gosh, Zeb and Callus having to work together is great." And then, when Callus goes back to the Empire, he's you can already see a change in Callus that's starting, but you don't know whether or not that's really going to build into anything, or if it's just like a moment of weakness, and then Callus is going to go right back to being, an Imperial buckethead. Um, but yeah, throughout the ending of that episode, Aaron was just like, "Yes, give me the Callus defector plot." Like, that was like, he's like, "That's all I want. I really want to see Callus defect to the rebels, and become a rebel spy and stuff." And I'm just like, "Oh dude, you don't even know." It's really exciting because, like, he hasn't figured it out. He obviously doesn't know that's actually going to happen, but the fact that he's like, that's what he wants to see, and that he's going to get to see it, I feel like he's just gonna really, really enjoy where the story goes. And let's see, the last episode we watched was the episode where Kanan, Ezra, and Ahsoka go back to the Jedi Temple on the Fall, and we get to see Callus. Sorry, we get to see Kanan. I think I'm thinking Kanan Jarrus Callus. But anyways, we get to see Kanan knighted by the will of the Force and become a full-fledged Jedi. And that's just that was just such a cool episode, because, like, all three of them, Ahsoka, Kanan, and Ezra, got to kind of go on their little journeys. But I think out of all three of them, like Ahsoka, it was interesting because she kind of was getting glimpses of Anakin and Vader, and she's piecing together what happened in the past, to her master, which is very cool that she's learning that. With Ezra, he gets to actually see Master Yoda, and Yoda's kind of trying to help guide him into, like, how to be a Jedi, I guess. Okay, so she's gonna, anyways, but yeah, so that was kind of cool, and also just the setting of where Ezra is, in his visions in the temple, in the what is it, the world between worlds or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Just that, just empty space, with just stars everywhere. It's just absolutely breathtaking to see. Um, but Kanan's mission, or not mission, Kanan's vision of what he sees in the temple, I think, is the coolest out of all three of them, because he enters the training room, and there's an old Republic temple sentry, one of the temple guards, who's like, your Padawan's gonna fall, and he has to be eliminated, and Kanan has to fight this guy. And it was funny because anyone who's seen it knows the guard that Kanan is fighting is later on revealed to be kind of like a vision of the Inquisitor, and reveals that he was once a Jedi Knight, and stuff like that. But when we first see the temple guard, he's got the mask on, but as soon as he starts speaking, Aaron's like, "Hang on, that sounds like Jason Isaacs. Did they get him to come back for, like, a cameo or something?" And I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, he hasn't quite figured it out." But the fact that he recognized the voice, I'm like, the reveal is gonna be great. Like it's so exciting to watch him watch the show, and like he is really into like storytelling and filmmaking, so he's able to like pick up on things faster than I was. And even though he doesn't know how it's all going to play out, the fact that he can still kind of figure out what he would like to see, and the fact that he's actually going to get to see some of like his theories come to fruition, it's just going to be great. Once all that starts fully happening and falling into place, like I just feel like the watching experience for him is just going to be, like elevated. Um, and I'm rambling again, but yeah, it's so exciting to see. Um, okay, so scoundrel missions. We could either do hot tip where we gather information, good opportunity where we're moving shipments, which would be another Falcon episode. And then we have the business trip, which is also another Falcon episode. However, at the end of one of the last Resistance ones, I think the last episode we did, I I reached level 2 in the Resistance. I think I'm not. Wait, let me check. Let me just see what we're doing here. I think here's where I need to be. Yeah, so we are now a recruit, and we have access to the security door, um, and the holo table. And I think one of the things we have access to on the holo table is a detonator. And I'm pretty sure at the end of the last uh, Millennium Falcon episode, Hondo gave us a fake ID. So technically, we could do another Falcon episode. Although I think once I use the fake ID, like it's gone. I don't have it anymore because I used it to, uh, get out of a situation. But you know, I kind of want to try and see maybe if because like now that I can get through the security door and I can get a detonator from the holo table, it might be a bit more interesting, because now we have more options to do stuff and see how things would have played out. So I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna do the business trip option. Business is booming. How would you like to help me out with a legitimate business trip? Yeah, I'd love to. Um, so to prepare for the trip, I think we already have like data spikes. We have the ID, so I would have to go. Yeah, see right there. That's our fake ID card. With so many forms of identification in the galaxy, it's quite challenging to spot a fake. When in a pinch, a fake ID may get you out of trouble. And then we've got 4 data spikes. We have some scrap metal. We have 2 kyber crystals. We have a lightsaber. Um, Let me see here. Prepare for the business trip. Items like a blaster pistol droid or thermal detonator or fake ID may be helpful. So we're gonna take a quick trip to the Resistance encampment and see if we can finally access security door. Because the only reason I wasn't able to get through last time is because the game, it has a bad habit of glitching, and even though I'm allowed access, like for some reason when I clicked on the door, it wouldn't let me interact with it. So hopefully I'll actually be able to get in there this time. Maybe I need to like lower the. I might need to mess with the settings again because it really is glitching a lot. I don't have a gaming laptop, in case you guys haven't guessed yet. So my laptop, it's a standard, like it's like a Dell, Um, so it doesn't exactly have a lot of like high functioning power. So that's why when I post videos, sometimes it's glitchy, it lags, just because my laptop doesn't have a lot of power. If I ever get to the point where I can afford a gaming laptop without, breaking my bank account, I definitely want to do that because I would love to be able to make higher quality videos for you guys. But for now, we're working with what we got. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to access the security guard. Goodness gracious, I get so tongue-tied. Alright, so hopefully I will actually be able to access the security door this time, and hopefully we can get some good supplies. Okay, so can I go in? Engage scramble protocol? I thought I had access to it this time. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Maybe that's what I have to do. Why are you just standing here? You should be following your droid. Okay. Okay, we're gonna jog here, and we're gonna speed this up so we can hopefully get here quickly. Also, I hope I can kind of get to like level 4 pretty quickly, because I think at level 4 that's when you can get the like personality chips for your droids. So I'm gonna get a resistance chip. Your droids successfully scrambled the panel. Okay, so can we? I am a recruit. Why can't I? Can we not? Oh, me and my droid are arguing. You must be at least rank 2 to get through the door. I am. Okay, maybe I need to talk to somebody. Maybe I need to talk to... Where's Maradi? She's, like, usually right here. Do I need to, like, ask someone to be like, hey, could you, let me through the security door, please? Swindle for credits, heartfelt, inspire to join... Well, this isn't going how I hoped. Oh, she's around. Okay. Oh, there she is. Maybe she's just coming back from a mission or something? Well, my character wants to talk to her, so maybe that'll help us out somewhat. I really want... Engage follow protocol. B. Call over. Let me see if maybe... Access granted from slicing into a restricted area. See, I don't know why I have to do this, because, like, I'm level 2. I'm rank 2, rather. So, why can't I go in there? Discuss. Discuss galactic peace. Sure. Wow, so I can't, like, ask for help to get through the security door? Maybe it's because I'm on a mission already. You know what? Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the business trip. We're gonna cancel it. Maybe... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait, no, come back, come back, come back. Gosh. For goodness come on. Ask to see missions. Maybe if we go on a mission, we can get through the door, because we'll be on resistance business. Okay, so let's do... Okay, let's see. There are a few communities on the outskirts of Black Spire. We have no time to explore yet. Take the X-Wing, see what you can... Oh, excuse me. Help with communications. Alright, we're going to do this one. This is the one we tried to do. It still won't let me in the door. Ugh, this is so ridiculous. Alright, fine. You know what? Fine. Screw it. I guess we'll just use the fake ID. Travel back to the cantina. This is ridiculous. I can't even. Alright. Well, that was a waste of time. Sorry, guys. So, no detonators, no explosions this episode. But at least we have the fake ID, so that at least gives us another option. And yes, I vape. Surprise. I am not a, I don't even know what I was gonna say. But yeah, I vape, so if that bothers you folks, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh, just the person I wanted to talk to. Hondo, let's go on a business trip, shall we? Yeah, so it's gonna be the same mission business trip. Alright, let's see. Purchase scoundrel gear. I'm pretty sure I still can't really purchase much from Hondo. I'm pretty sure all he's gonna be able to offer me is like a data spike. But, let's see what there is to see, I guess. Yeah, only a data spike. Fine, we'll just get one more. So now we have 5 data spikes, yay. Alright, let's go on a business trip. Where's my droid? Please tell me it's in my inventory. Thank you. I kinda want my droid. Thank you. Stop dancing. Alright, engage, follow protocol. Alright. Falcon mission part 2. Here we go. Let's hope this one's a little bit more profitable and interesting. Now that we have a fake ID, hopefully that means we'll be able to get to Coruscant faster. Or, well, there was a second mission. We had the option of the gold lichen. Oh, there it goes. I hope you don't mind me tagging along, my friend. It's not that I don't trust you, I just don't want to miss out on all the fun, Hondo says cheerfully. We've got a couple unique opportunities to earn some credits. First, a business associate of mine on Kessel needs spice moved to Takodana. Discreetly, of course, second Agagara, yes, of August Cantina, has entrusted Ohnaka Transport Solutions the honor of hauling gold lichen to Coruscant. Which one tickles your fancy? So we did the lichen last time, so we're going to try to do... we're going to try and move spice from Kessel this time, I think. That was... maybe spice things up a bit. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. But yeah, hopefully now that we have a fake ID, that will come in handy. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, did I ever tell you about about the time I sold empty crates? Things got messy when the buyer asked to inspect their product. Even I had a hard time talking my way out of that one. Ha! Well, let's meet my associate on Kessel and pick up my off-the-books spice. The small crew arrives on Kessel. Chewbacca and Isabel load the containers as Hondo chit-chats with his associate. They bid farewell and Hondo boards the Falcon. Roar, roars Chewbacca. Do I trust my associate? Of course not, but business is business. That sounds like Hondo. Fly to Takadana, rather. But, yeah, hopefully something comes in handy. Ooh. Okay, here's something interesting. Boom! The Millennium Falcon shudders as it's pelted with laser blasts. Pirates! Shouts Hondo. But how could they have known? That rat associate must have sold me out. Boom! Another shot shakes the ship. We're not going to outrun them unless you're confident enough to fly in that asteroid field. We're going to go into the asteroid field with the droid. Oh, that's right. Since I have my droid, it can guide us through the field. There, that's interesting, huh? I just wish we actually got to see it, you know, but I guess it probably would have taken a lot of time to animate those cutscenes. That's awesome. Okay. Isabel steers into the asteroid field with the help of her droid on navigation. The Millennium Falcon fires back at the ship while it weaves through the asteroid with ease. Don't you scratch my ship, Hondo shouts. Rawr, Chewbacca adds. Yes, fine, Chewbacca's ship. Or Chewie's ship. Don't scratch. Chewie's ship. The pirates pursue the Falcon into the field, but smash the side of their ship into an asteroid and begin careening out of control. The chase appears to be over. Should the crew continue their mission or investigate the ship? I would investigate the ship, but I don't have a blaster. Should I investigate the ship? I kind of want to investigate the ship. We'll just see what there is to see. More than likely, we're going to end up having to abandon the ship and just do our mission anyway. But let's investigate. Just to see where it goes. I doubt my fake ID will help out here. Maybe I should have stuck with the gold lichen. Oh well. Let's see. Usually I try not to enter wrecked ships full of angry pirates, but I also try not to pass up any looting opportunities, Hondo jokes. The Millennium Falcon docks aside the mangled ship and the crew enter. Upon entering the ship, a hail of blaster fire unleashes on the group. They take cover behind a stack of nearby crates. The blaster fire stops and Isabel uses the moment to take action. Flee back to the Falcon, return fire with blaster, which we don't have, or lock the door with droid. Lock the door. Okay, so there are options. We have some options. Maybe this means we will get to loot them. Maybe we'll have a more profitable mission. I hope. Maybe I'll get paid more instead of just 200 credits. Okay, Isabel's droid quickly moves to the control panel and triggers the door to close, locking away the pirates. Sometimes the path to profit is the simplest one, Hondo exclaims. The group collects as much loot as they can carry and returns to the Falcon. Fly to Takadana. Oh, what did I say? It was more profitable. Plus 500 credits. There we go. We did get a payday. Alright. I'm so glad I have this droid. It just sucks. Too bad I don't have a blaster. I probably could have done some cool stuff with a blaster. That was thrilling and profitable. Now let's finish the job we started, my friend. The crew flies to Takadana and meets with the buyer. Hondo exchanges the spice for a healthy sum of credits. The only thing better than credits is more loot to keep them company. Return to Batuu. Batuu. I keep wanting to say Batuu, even though I know now that that's the wrong pronunciation. Ugh. But yeah, that was a good mission. You know what? We might have time to do the other business trip now that I have a fake ID. Okay, Hondo hands over a bag of credits. Here's your share, my friend. What was it we agreed to? An 80-20 split? Isabel gives him a no-nonsense look. Good, good. I'm impressed with your tenacity. Let's make it 70-30. Ha ha! You bastard. Okay. It's too bad there's not a... just drops out of the sky. But I'm so mad there's not like a haggle option, you know? Like, do you know how much that would come in handy? Especially with Hondo? I mean, come on. But yeah, so we finished that one. We're, I guess, shutting down the ship. Let me zoom in here. Where's Hondo? There he is. Oh, Okay, back to regular speed. Alright, so let's find Hondo, and we need to discuss the business trip outcomes so we can get paid a second time. Because your girl loves her credits. Hey, excuse me. What are you doing, Isabel? And I kind of wish I had given her a more Star Warsy name. But, I mean, I guess there could be someone in Star Wars named Isabel. I mean, there's a character named Rose, for goodness sake. No hate towards Rose. I freaking love Rose. You know, even though technically in the grand scheme of things, her character and that whole, what is it, Canto White story arc didn't really, like, do much. I still like Rose's character. She's adorable and I love her. Anyways, yeah, so I think since I have the thing, okay, let's see, you have happy to have you on my team, my friend. Excellent job. Mission complete. 250 credits, scoundrel reputation, a bonus reward in my inventory. And to get our next mission, we need to speak with Hondo. Okay. Did he give us anything useful? Or did he just give us a sixth data spike? A sixth data spike. I should have known. Alright. So that was fun. Now let's go back and do the gold lichen run again. Because now that we have a fake ID, I want to see how that might play out differently. Okay, business trip. Yes. Okay, we already have 6 data spikes. I can't get in through the freaking security door in the resistance, so we're just gonna go on the trip. Because preparing for the business trip is optional anyway, so it's not like I'll lose points for not doing that, you know? But yeah, so let's fly. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Alright. Oh, she just left her droid. Alright, I hope you don't mind me typing along. Same thing as the last one. We can either do the spice or the lichen. We're doing the lichen. Take 2. Like I said, now that we have the fake ID, hopefully that will maybe change the outcome. Alright, so Chewbacca, Hondo, and Isabel head to the Surabat vicinity. They land in a large clearing near a farming village. A tough woman approaches. Did August send you? The crates of gold lichen are over there. Let me know if you need anyone to help you load them onto the ship. Hondo bows and gives thanks. Just then, Isabel notices an incoming First Order patrol. A transport loaded with some stormtroopers advances with the TIE echelon circling above for support. Interesting. How should we play this? So we can't open fire. We don't have a detonator. So instead of fleeing like we did last time, we're going to give them the fake ID. Hopefully they're not going to spot that it's fake. If they spot that it's fake, we're in trouble. But I guess this means it'll be a little less interesting, because last time when we fleed, we had to like fly into the petrified tree spires and stuff, which was pretty cool. Oh, okay. Hello, my friends. Not to worry. We're here on official business on behalf of Lieutenant Agnon. We have identification here, Hondo says as he elbows Isabel, who hands over the fake ID card. Wait here while we verify, the stormtrooper directs. As the trooper examines the card, the small crew quietly slips into the Falcon and takes off. Hey, come back here, yells the stormtrooper. They all open fire on the Falcon, but the deflector shields hold true. As they race away, the TIE echelon pursues. Fly high or fly low. Last time we flew low, I'm pretty sure. So this time let's try fly high. So that, I guess that wasn't much different, I guess. We just handed them the ID and they, like... Wow. Okay, nothing really changed. Except we had an ID to give them so we could sneak off. And now we're flying high instead of flying low. Okay. The Millennium Falcon rises above the Surabat vicinity in an attempt to flee the First Order assault. Isabel does her best to dodge the barrage of laser fire. The crew is gonna need to get the TIE echelon off their backs soon, or they'll never leave. Fire at the TIE or fire at the spires. So we fired at the spires last time, so we're gonna fire at the TIE this time. I feel like this means we're gonna be late to Coruscant again. plays out. I was hoping this would be more interesting, but it looks like... Okay, Chewbacca moves to the main gun and fires on the TIE Echelon. The imposing ship dodges the first few shots, but one laser hits their wing. The TIE Echelon begins to smoke and makes an emergency landing. The Falcon quickly pulls up and exits Batu's atmosphere, head to Coruscant. So it was pretty much the same outcome, except instead of shooting at the spires and, causing... What the... I love it when the game glitches, don't you? She's mad because she needs amusement. Poor thing. This is weird. What does this mean? Does this mean the mission's over? Why does this always happen? I'm always like, oh, we'll do a second mission, it'll be fine, and then something ridiculous like this happens. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I'm confused. What? Hold on. What is going on? Well, yet again, this is proof of my cheap setup. So I guess we'll just end things here. Since we somehow got glitched off the ship, I don't really know how we can complete the mission, seeing as we are no longer on the Falcon. So, yeah, I guess that's it for today. I mean, at least we got to do, we got to run Spice from Kessel. That was pretty fun. We got to board an enemy ship. We got to loot the ship. We got a double payday, which was always great. But, yeah, I guess we'll just call it there. So that was this week's Scoundrel mission. I think that was more interesting than last time, personally. But let me know what you guys think. Please, please put in the comments if you enjoyed this more or less than my last episodes. Please feel free to like, subscribe if you feel led to, and join me next week when we help out the Resistance again and see if we can finally get through the Resistance security door. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I hope to see you all back here next week. This is the Mad Witch, signing off. Bye!